Oh, you into fitness? Well, you came to the right place. Alright guys, so by now y'all know the deal. Third installment of the D.U.E.L lift series, chest back hypertrophy. Let's get started. Okay, so on your hypertrophy days, you're gonna take your main lifts from your power days and you're gonna do some speed work. Basically what that amounts to is you do 6 sets of 3, with very little rest in between. And basically the theory behind it is that you'll be able to generate the same amount of force as you do on those heavy days without putting as much stress on your joints and your central nervous system. So if you do that, you can see as a warm-up, whatever. So on my chest back day, I go back and forth between the chest and back exercises just because I don't want to, do all back and then get to the chest and be worn out. So I think this works out better on this particular day. On my other hypertrophy days, I just stick with one body part, do all the exercises, and then move on to the next one. So here's the first real exercise, I guess. Rack chins. Right here I'm doing 125 and it's 3 sets of 12. And if you remember from the power day, before I was doing this, a set of 10, and I think it was with 115. So now I moved up a lot on that particular exercise, making some progress. Then you move on to incline dumbbells. You can do 3 sets of 12 with this too. And focus on, getting low, pushing through your elbows, having a little arch in your back so you feel the contraction even when you lock out at the top. Move on to seated rows. I like to get the wide grip attachment. Make sure I'm getting a good stretch at the bottom of the movement. I use my straps on it. Anything that I'm going heavy on, I rather worry about working my back and not my grip. My forearms are decent, so it's not something I'm really worried about. If your forearms are lacking, you might want to just stick with weights to that. You can only do using your grip just to build that up, help your forearms grow. And in between this and the last exercise, I was supposed to record me doing hammer strength chest press, but I didn't get that. Sorry guys. But this is dumbbell rows, 130. We're gonna do 2 sets of this, and it's sets of 15. I mean, some people like to stand up against the rack and do it. I rather just put it on the bench. I try to keep my back parallel. But yeah, just once again, pulling through your elbows, getting a good stretch at the bottom. I probably could have held it a little bit more at the top on these, but I've really been, this is the only back exercise really that I do so close to my body. Most of the times I use wide grip attachments or I'm doing a wide grip. And after that, to finish up, you do incline dumbbell flies. Thinking about switching these to cable soon. But basically, same thing, keeping a slight arch in your back and pretending like you're hugging a big tree, really. And that's it. Be sure to check the description below for more information on fat. Follow me on Twitter, hit that like button, leave me a comment, share, subscribe. Stay tuned.
Bitch, you wasn't with me lifting in the gym?